Oh, I forgot to do the thing.
It's okay. We're recording already, Tom.
Oh,
Hi,
man.
everybody.
Hi. Welcome to our
Welcome to
podcast.
Undressing. Undressing the Witcher today, episode 7
Dee, dee,
of
dee, dee,
season
dee, 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 dee,
4.
dee. I was trying to do the music, and I just kind of started singing the Game of Thrones song.
That
What is
was the
this?
wrong show. And I even put at the top of this video season 3, episode 7. It is not season 3, it's season 4. I don't know what to tell you. I am a mess. I'm a hot mess, you guys. I am deep in prep for the Kickstarter. It is more than I ever wanted to chew before, but actually I'm kind of relieved because I just got over a hump of like the logistics. I had to hire a lot of people. For the record, everything's coming out of my pocket, my savings account, soon my retirement account, and it's fine. And I'm about to go turn to the creative stuff again, like
You heard it
rewriting the
here first.
script.
She's got a lot to chew and a lot to hump,
Yeah,
and
and that's
she's
it.
making the Guild movie Kickstarter happen.
Yes, if
So
you haven't
tell the
signed up,
people they can sign up. How do they do it?
just go to watchtheguild.com. Every time someone signs up there, an angel gets their wings, a guildie gets their wings.
What
No,
if I
if
do
you
it right now? What if I do it right now?
yes, Tommy,
Watch
do it. Oh my
the
gosh,
Guild
live.
.com live
We
people.
need more emails. We need people to sign up because the more people we have, the more guarantee we know we're going to be able to make the movie and we can plan for more things.
You just got one more person. I just did it.
Yay!
Woo!
I'm really happy about that. That
It was
makes me
so
happy.
easy, people.
Yeah. And if you sign up and then end up donating later and at the level of getting something physical in the mail, you get a free piece of loot that we're going to announce pretty soon, which should be exciting. So
Loot? Like merch or like
a little
something
piece of
from
an exclusive
filming?
piece of merchy.
Ooh.
Oh, you can't imagine how much work we've been doing. Because you don't think one piece of merch is going to be a lot of work, but you're like, no, you got to hire an artist. You have to do the contracting. You have to do the accounting. You have to do the numbers. You have to make sure that there's a fulfillment center to fulfill everything. You have to make sure that someone is project managing all of those steps. You have to do the process of refining whatever that piece of loot is with the artist back and forth. It takes weeks. Contracts take even more. And then you have to have somebody tracking all of it and making sure that
That's
it gets to
why
people's houses. It is something I never understood. And I'm going to do a seminar about Kickstarters after I do this because I want people to know what they're in for and what they should plan for. Because we should have started 8 months ago. I started the script 8 months ago, but I did not think about logistics. And that should have happened in advance. But that's okay.
this is why I won't do another one. I did one for my little documentary of me going to the Fringe the first time to perform there,
Oh,
one night
wow.
only. And I think we raised 10 or 15,000, and I thought that was a lot. But the
It
thing that
is.
killed me was the fulfillment of, and like some of my fulfillments were like, I'll take a photo with the whiteboard where a message is written to you. And so I had to do hundreds of those. And it was
Oh,
me and
no.
my director, Andy, just doing all the, I think he did more work than I did, but I hated every second of it. Mailing out comic books that I had signed. I don't
Oh my
just
God,
like,
it's so funny.
I didn't
Yes,
want to do
yes.
any of it. And then when we finished it 2 years later, then I had to send out DVDs, and I was like, can't we just send a link?
I know.
No.
Listen, the good thing is I have a campaign manager who's done this before, and they
Okay,
have
good.
all of the connections. But it's still, yeah, Tommy, it's more than I ever want to do. Now, I kind of just did this for years, and so it's kind of like revving up, abilities that I used to have, but I didn't. They're very rusty, and then there's a lot that I just have to learn how to do that's new, and a lot that it's like, hey, you haven't touched any of this brand's stuff in 10 to 15 years. So you got some cleaning up to do, girl. I found some weird emails in that email that I hadn't checked in 8 years.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's weird. Also, the YouTube channel was completely demonetized. There was no it's just something. So it's all that's why I'm like, I'm turning a corner today, Tommy, because I actually have it under control. I hired more people for my sanity, and now I can concentrate on the creativity. And that is very exciting to me. Also, we have
See?
so many cool things in store, and they're finally like, oh, okay, this might happen. So yeah, it's good. I'm going
So you
crazy, but it's
did
good.
some housekeeping. That's so good.
What's going on in your life? Because I have nothing but this.
Crickets. Crickets. I have such a panic at that question, even though I know I'm doing too many things.
You do a million things, Tommy, and yet you don't feel like they're enough for people, do you?
I know, and people are like, "What are you up to?"
Oh no, that's a Hollywood thing.
I got a thing that was I got a message from someone on TikTok, and it was sweet but funny, and it was I haven't have you been in anything lately? I haven't seen you much. Wait, no, I have to read it. I have to read it exactly because
are you still acting, or those are the questions?
Yeah, I'm filming. I'm doing. I filmed the thing yesterday and have to reshoot it today, and it's going to be the 4 ways to give actors in LA anxiety, and it opens with "Are you still acting?" which is the cruelest question ever, and then it goes
do you still have a career?
Are you on anything I'm watching right now?
That's the more polite version of the first question.
I don't know. What are you watching? And then the third one is, are you working on anything right now? And that one gives me full anxiety. And then I'm closing out with, you know who you look like.
Oh no. They had they had a TikTok
do you
meme,
get that?
like a filter thing that was so inaccurate, so set. Who was it that I looked like? It was like a male actor that I was like, well, I could see it.
I can't decide. You know who you look like is devastating because a lot of times they'll say you, and you're like, I am that person. I guess I'm just so old that I only remind you of that person, and I'm not that person.
Echoes of Tom Link.
And then what you're hoping for, the only good answer is someone really a lot hotter than you, because at least you could get that. But if it's someone similar to you
or lower, like
more,
that's even worse. Dom DeLuise.
I had someone the other day. She was so nice. I was at the stationery festival, and it was so.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
God. I could have spent $1 million.
Tommy, you should have told me. Was it in Anaheim?
No, that one I couldn't go to. We went to this one in Santa Monica,
God
but
damn it.
It was I feel like it was a hotbed for COVID, but I didn't get COVID, but I was scared I was. But I went to the food festival, EatsCon that day, and then we also went to stationery.
Oh my God.
Later that day was a full day. It was a full day. Anyway, this girl came up to me. She was so nice. She was like, "Oh, do I know you?" I'm like, "I don't know." And I just was like, I'm gonna cut this whole conversation shorter. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm an actor, so maybe. And she's like, oh, I know you. You were in Men in Black 3 at the end. And I was like, that is so specific and not me. And then a day later, I was curious and I was like, who did you think I was?
Did you watch it?
No, I've never seen it. But I went through on IMDb and I'm going through. I'm like, who could I possibly? And then it was like Yuri Lowenthal. Aha. Got it.
What?
Got it.
That's a friend. He's a friend of mine.
I know. I know him a little bit. And I was like, this has to be the person she was referencing. I'm like, yeah, but we're generally we're about the same height.
Yeah.
Sort of mediocre looking white men with an ample sized nose. Does he have a big nose like I do?
I don't think he does, but I don't think you have a big nose either. But I know all the self-hatred techniques. I know all of them.
Sure. Yeah. But it was such a specific, oh, you were Men in Black. I was like, wow.
3.
Wow.
That is.
But you know what I've been getting? You know what I get? You know who I get at least, I would say, once a week at this point, which is, you know who you look like? Robin Williams. And it's
what?
Which I get because I think I'm the age.
Well, I'm looking.
I think I'm about his age in like Mrs. Doubtfire and Hook. Like
completely different nose, completely different eyes, but I get the vibe. Yeah,
I get the vibe, and I actually take it. I always take it as a huge compliment.
Huge compliment. He's one of the most brilliant comedians ever.
He's so good, and I'm like, even if I don't look like him, but maybe I have a similar vibe. Thank you. God bless you.
You're
And then I also
that
get
is
a
a
little
good.
bit
I
sad.
always get Emily Blunt, or I did when I was younger,
Oh,
and I always
that's a nice compliment.
I know she's the celebrity that's in everything, and yet I don't know anything about her personal life. Thank God. She stays out of the spotlight in a way. She's like, just like, I'm super, super not famous, but working all the time in the biggest movies in the world. I don't know how she accomplishes it, but it's pretty impressive. I don't have an opinion about her, like it's visceral because compared to Anne Hathaway, like Anne Hathaway, I don't know, the press, everything about her persona and her presence is more outward
Really,
facing and very celebrity, but Emily Blunt
I
just
feel like
like
I see a lot of interviews. Well, you know what? I think Emily Blunt does like the big ones. Like she'll go on the like late night talk
yeah,
shows. You'll
yeah.
see her on Jimmy Fallon.
But she doesn't do any low level press. She's like, I'm going to do the bare minimum. I'm going to work on acting.
Which,
And
okay, hot take here. Hot take. I think celebrities are doing too many interviews. They're doing so many, and like
yes,
we are inundated
yeah,
because it used to be like you just saw the press, because they used to do those like press junkets, and it would be like Channel 4 in Kansas City, Channel
yeah.
9 in Minneapolis.
Now
And
they're
like,
doing like social engagement posts about like their
but we
favorite
get all of it
sauces. I
because
don't want to see that from Timothy Chalamet. You know, like
I
I
don't
don't
need
want to see.
all. There's like a Hot One spinoff now,
Oh
and it's
no.
like I just feel like they're doing so much, and it's like I'm not just seeing the one that you're doing for LA local Channel 9. I'm seeing your Kansas City one. I'm seeing the Minneapolis one, because the algorithm
Yeah,
is
no, you're
serving us
right. You're
all
right.
of them,
Yeah.
and it gives
I
you
have
too
so many
many.
pictures of Anne Hathaway's dresses from red carpets, and I'm just like, why? I didn't choose her. Her and Elle Fanning. I'm like, they're very lovely and really good at what they do. I don't want to see them in half my Instagram. Am I like subliminally pausing to look at their dresses? Like, I don't know. What am I doing, Tommy?
I don't know, but I just think they're it's too much. I think they should do fewer, because we're all seeing, everyone is seeing every single one.
Well,
I
here's
don't
the
need to see
problem,
that many
Tommy.
interviews for the Devil Wears Prada 2. Like, it's
Nobody
making me
watches
crazy.
anything anymore. They don't go to the theater. Nothing except like the very top movies will ever be viewed by another human being. It'll be in the theaters for 1 or 2 weeks and disappear. That's $40 million gone. The money has been laundered by weird oligarchs. It's done. Like, it's all a shell game.
But do you
Entertainment business
think
is a shell game right now.
they're doing all those interviews to desperately try to get people?
Yes. Yes. I have had this whole conversation about my press and with press people and my book. It's just so hard to get anything out there and have any engagement with it because, like I was telling you before, like Instagram, nobody goes off that platform ever. You can get a
Yeah.
500,000 views and like maybe 1,000 people respond, and you're like, wait, where's the ratio here? Because the platforms are meant to trap you there. They don't care if you go to Devil Meets Prada. They just want you to click on the dresses and stuff.
I feel like I would go see the Devil Wears Prada because I didn't have access to content featuring those people. I'm like, oh, I got to go see it.
Yeah,
but now
no,
it's like
you're right.
I've seen every interview and I've seen every joke they're going to tell about it,
Mhm,
that it
mhm.
almost burns me from the first time we talked about this, I think, with the Barbie
Oh, yeah,
the
the
Barbie
Barbie yeah, was
bombardment
the
of
worst.
press.
Yeah.
Like, I just was so burnt out for it. And same with Wicked. It was like, I can't,
Ugh, I
please
know.
don't show me one more interview, because I don't want to go see it because I've seen too much.
I agree with you. I
Am I
don't
a
know
bad
it.
person? I might be a bad person.
No, you're a person whose time is valuable, and your time has already been taken up by that, so why give them more? Especially when they outline the whole movie in every trailer anyway. I refuse to watch trailers. I refuse. I watched the Odyssey trailer just because I'm obsessed with Greek mythology, and I'm so excited for that movie, and that's it. But other than that, I've not seen a trailer in years because the minute I see it, I turn it off because I just don't want to know. I will be bored if I go to the movie because the
Yeah, we know
trailer
too much.
always
We
tells
know
me
too much.
we're
Wait,
too
is the Odyssey, is that
sophisticated.
the new Christopher Nolan situation?
Yes.
Did you see
it's
that
gonna-
video about the film processing place in Burbank that is the last place in the world that processes whatever that large format
Oh,
film.
IMAX? Or
Not
just a large
IMAX, but
format?
but they do the color grade. I don't know. They do color grading, and they do all, because I guess this was filmed on film. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's the film guy. He does. I saw an interview with this guy. He doesn't have email.
Oh, I love it.
I love
Heaven.
it, but also who else is taking care of his life that he can avoid that?
Well, yeah, you have to be so rich like you don't need to
Yeah.
participate.
I mean, yeah. But good for
It's
him
the Bill
because
Murray of
that's
it
why
all.
he
Like, okay,
yes,
okay.
he's a Bill Murray, but you know what? That's why he makes great stuff, Chris Nolan. So I don't know what to tell you.
I will highly recommend it. I think it was a clip I saw on Instagram from the 60 Minutes, which was that it was a little bit
His
of
his interview, which by the way, that movie is out in almost 2 months. Like 2 months before they started the gauntlet of like and I'm like, I'm worried about posting too much about the Guild Kickstarter, but I'm like, well, if they're doing it 2 months early, I'm going to start doing it 2 months early.
Is that because I think I'm not going to watch their little video until months from now?
Well, the problem is I learned from my book that after it's out, no one cares. They won't look at it if it's already been released. It's like nobody cares about anything except the hype time before.
Oh,
And so
okay.
I learned the hard way. I didn't do as much press then because I was like, well, for various reasons, you know, I don't know. I just made I didn't make a decision. It was just kind of just happened. And I was like, well, because the Odyssey's coming out, I think there'll be a lot more press around it afterwards. But then I was like, oh no, nobody wants to do an interview now because it's already out. I was like, wait, what? So I guess that's my bad. That's why I'm like trying to do my very best with the Kickstarter because, you know, I really want people to, you know, support. I really want to make this movie. So, but yes, it was a big lesson in it. So like all the rules of media evidently are just being trashed and nobody knows what they're doing anymore and they're just throwing everything against the wall. So that's why you're seeing Anne Hathaway and Emily Blunt just you could see the look in their eye that they do not want to be there and they're doing like some dumb Q&A and with Stanley Tucci and it's just like, "Oh, I have to do the social component." Okay, great. You know, they
You
hate
know what
it.
I don't need? I don't need them playing games with reporter
Yes.
the games.
Oh, that's
And they're
so
like, do who knows more about their co-star?
Oh, I hate
And the
those.
things
That's
where they hold up like a yes or a no sign, those
no.
stress me out.
I wish I could just be like, I feel like of all the actors out there, Florence Pugh would be like, absolutely no, I'm not doing that. Like, she's like, no, I'm not going to do this.
I need celebrities to opt out.
Okay.
Also,
One
obviously,
day when
I'm
we're
consuming too much
celebrities, we'll do
media
it.
because I clearly am watching all
It's
these
true.
things
It's
and
true.
getting annoyed by them. I know you're on a
Okay.
limited time today, so
No,
we
we got to
should
do the
dive
episode.
in
We
to,
are excited. There's only one more episode after this, right? It's 8 episodes, Tommy. So we're on.
and we only took a full year to do this season.
Y'all,
on
the
the
fact that I am
podcast.
doing this today is why I love you guys. I love you, Tommy.
Well, I love
And I
you.
would
You guys, you might get the final episode of the season a month from now. So apologies in
I will
advance.
try, but we will finish and then we'll do the Rats pilot and then we got to do the other anime which I'm very excited about. So we have 3 more episodes of Witcher before we can switch back to Bridgerton. Which I'm excited for. I never even watched the
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, good. So we're going to save it.
So
okay, this episode's called What I Love I Do Not Carry. And I'm going to upfront say it. This is the weakest episode of the whole season. I don't understand it. I love the show. But Geralt and his arc, it's just like, don't stop that. Like, I just don't understand.
I can only imagine the actor's frustrations with his character in these last 2 episodes.
At least 2 or 3 episodes. Yeah. I mean, listen, I thought the season started out really strong. I was on board the recast. You can kind of still tell that the other 2 leads, Ciri and Yennefer, they're trying to adjust. But like, yeah, you're right. It's like the last 2 episodes have just been really Geralt has just been not proactive. And I'm excited for next episode because I think all of it's going to come to a head. He's going to get real nasty. Ciri, please leave the rats. And Yennefer, I'm bored with these mages. Just leave. Please get back together, all 3 of you. That's just my wish. What about you, Tommy?
I mean, I miss like, I mean, I know he's had some battles with this group of people that he's been with, but I miss sort of the action, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we had
There's
some
not a lot
good.
of
Okay.
action. There's a lot of wandering. It feels like they're wandering physically on their journey, and they're sort of wandering and meandering story-wise.
Emotionally, story-wise. Yes. I mean, that him and that specific group. I think Yennefer's arc has been really strong. As much as I hate the rats, it's been very clear where Ciri's
Yeah,
going
it's a
and where that's
strong
happened.
choice, at least.
Yeah, and Geralt has also been very wishy-washy emotionally, which I get that they wanted to put him in that place, but I think it just wore on me. And then now that I learned that Yennefer could just portal in and say hi, I was like, wait, what? She could just find him in the middle of the woods and just say hi?
Okay, why? If she can portal to
Why?
find him, why can't she portal to find Ciri?
Well, I don't understand. There's something about her blood
Is it
that
the
makes her
jewelry?
untraceable.
Is it the... Oh, did she give up her magic?
No,
Ciri
she's
has her
got her
magic still?
magic. She's going through some. Listen, if I'm speaking out of turn and ignorantly, no, I don't understand. Also, what happened to Radovid and all his people? You know, like Radovid and Dijkstra. Like there was a
I
lot
don't even
going
remember.
on.
You're saying names, and I have no idea what that means at this point.
This is the worst recap and rewatch show ever because we
Wait,
wait so long between episodes.
How does this episode open?
Okay, so let's get through
What's the first scene?
We open continuous from the last episode where Yennefer's like, where does Emir, where is his stronghold? She breaks in, kills a bunch of guards, or at least maims them, and goes into Ciri's room and discovered, hey, this is fake Ciri. Finally, the thing we've all known as an audience member for all season, that Emir is going to marry the lion cub of Sintra. This is not even real Ciri. So she's like, hey, dummy. And then interesting, I love this scene because Yennefer's like, you need to help us because if Emir finds the real Ciri, you're dead. So you need to help us. Which is interesting because the only other scene we have with that character later is with Emir. And fake Ciri just gives up Yennefer. She's like, yeah, she said I could escape, all this stuff. And he's like, well, you remain loyal. But like, I feel something interesting is going to happen between those two and that girl maybe next episode. So I'm kind of excited about that. That was really cool.
I have a theory that maybe that he does marry her. The child from her is actually the thing that they're looking for. I don't know.
No. Ciri is the Witcher. Spoiler alert. The Witcher is named for Ciri.
What are you talking about?
She's the star. Like in the books and the lore. The name of the Witcher. She is. The show is named after Ciri. Yeah.
I'm feeling really emotional right now. What are you talking about?
It's a reference to Ciri.
Why am I emotional?
I don't know. You're almost crying. Why?
What's wrong with me? That's weird.
Oh my God. Did I just spoil the whole show for you? All right. Do we need to cut that out?
No, it's very... I just had never thought about that.
I mean, she's the chosen one. She's the one who could change the world or destroy it. She's the one. She's the chosen one.
That's deep.
So that's why I hate the fact that she's with these rats people. I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, okay. Then we get into
I like that actress that was playing fake Ciri had some fun stuff to do. I love that she's like, I'm not going to go die with a bunch of mages. I'm going to stay here and look out for myself.
I know. I loved it. She's a good actor. She plays really scared,
she's
really
good. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Her face is really interesting. I love it. It's very Gelfling.
Yeah.
All right. Then we go to The Witcher and his party, which I guess maybe I just don't like this party as a substitute for Ciri and Yennefer. You know, like he's got this Milva. He's got the three dwarf characters. He's got Lawrence Fishburne, and he's got Jaskier, who has basically done very little this season. Poor guy. So we go.
Okay, so does this start with him and Milva chatting? Is this the Milva situation?
Well, yes. So we get these cool drone shots. As usual, this show is beautifully shot. I love it. It's so gorgeous. And then Milva has is it a new wig or is it just a bad wig? Because it's like a wolf cut.
I think she got I think they gave her hair. They trimmed her hair.
I do not like it. It's a wolf cut.
This haircut doesn't look good on anyone.
No. Unless
it's a jellyfish cut. That's what it is.
Oh, it is a jellyfish cut. It's mullet.
It's Carol Brady adjacent.
it is
It's not great. The swamp, by the way, the swamp set, ooh, money.
Oh yeah, the swamp and the swamp fight and the swamp monsters.
Okay,
And I
we'll get
did
to that.
okay, we're gonna get to that. Anyway, so Milva announces that she's pregnant, and
Which
then
is,
Lawrence Fishburne is like, "I knew it because I didn't smell your period." I'm like, "Gross, dude, gross."
and that, and then it's like, it vaguely turns into like, are you gonna keep it? I guess,
I mean, at
which
some
is
point,
so, and
Lawrence
so sorry.
Fishburne. Yes, it's weird.
She's
It's
pregnant from,
the Scoia'tael,
which
the
are
elf
who?
rebels. Those are the elf rebels. So she got a elf baby in her, which is
Okay,
fine. At
okay,
some point, Lawrence Fishburne gives her some
a
herbs that will
potion.
help her either
Haven't
way, which I don't understand that.
I read it as like, do you want an abobo? Here it is in a jar.
Yeah, that's what I think. But he
The
said either
abobo
way.
juice.
So I'm like, how will this help? Abobo juice. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
We are offending everybody today. Sorry. I don't know, man. Anyway, so they decide they can't go because of her pregnancy, they're going to go through the swamp place and not to the fighting front, which I'm just like, well, she's fought up until now. I don't understand why you guys are doing this. It's fine. So we cut to the underwater and the credits, which is a sword entwined in vines, which I think is kind of beautiful because the analogy is that Geralt is a sword and he's entwined in these relationships that are so important and inseparable. And I love the analogy between the swamp woman and her daughter and Ciri and Yennefer. But I don't know, for some reason, it didn't 100% work in the writing. But theoretically, I think it worked. Anyway, so swamp water is great. They go through the swamp. We somehow share that Cahir can also share Ciri's dreams, just like Geralt. I don't get that. And he's suddenly a good guy. Like he's super invested in this. And he's like all friendly, which I kind of liked edgy, weird Cahir better, but okay.
Yeah, he's made a big U-turn on his character choice.
I know. He's like, I want to help Milva out. Is he going to like marry her to make her legit? I don't understand that. And then all the dwarves start getting pulled under by vines. Percival, Zoltan, the trees start moving. This really creepy little girl.
And then Geralt's hearing a voice. And no one else can hear.
It's like a little dolphin girl.
Yeah. And then people are getting grabbed by vines from above.
Yep, exactly.
And there's something moving fast and snatching things. Snatching people.
And they're like, Geralt, come find me. So they start going through. We have the requisite rat scenes, which they're at a hookah bar, which even makes them more irritating. And
then we find out that they were working for the bad guys. They weren't independent artists. They were with a label the whole time.
They were labeled. This guy, what is his name? Hotspur. He's the guy who kind of hired them to kidnap this noble kid for Emir. So they're working for Emir, and that pisses off Ciri a lot. Her girlfriend, who now I forget her name, whatever, is like, hey, I'm not the person and then Ciri's like, I'm not Falca and I'm not the lion cub of Sintra anymore. So basically they, the rats are going to know that she's the lion cub. And then Ciri's like, I'm out of here. And she goes after to save the little boy, which I think is very cool. I'm like, thank you, Ciri. Yeah. Never go back. Unfortunately, I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, but I'll just spoil it. She does go she frees the kid miles from the town and it's like, hey, rich kid, just go run into a field. I'm like, what?
Oh, that kid's dead. That kid is dead.
I'm so sorry, but he's dead. I'm like, you have,
he's either kidnapped again by someone else.
Yes.
I mean, that child, he's literally me as an 8-year-old.
It's true.
And
you have no skills. This child has no skills.
Survival skills.
There's monsters everywhere. There's dirty.
He's literally dressed up as the Dutch boy. He's
the future is not bright for this kid. He's not finding his way home. I'm just so sorry. So anyway, and then she learns, just to spoil it, she like breaks this guy's arms, which is great. I don't like this guy. And she steals his horse, who she names Kelpie, which I love. she already spotted the horse earlier. She's like, oh, it's beautiful like a Kelpie. And then she's like, ride Kelpie. Because he says basically, hey, I told you guys where Leo Bonhart, the bounty hunter who's after you guys, the rats, is. But really, it was a trap for them to go there so he can kill them all and get to Ciri. So she realizes, oh, a bounty hunter is on the rat's tail. They're all probably gonna get tortured and maimed because of me. And she runs back to town on Kelpie with no rich kid on the back of her. I don't understand it, but it's cool. Bye, kid. Bye, kid.
He's dead.
So anyway, they start splitting up. We go back to Geralt in the swamp. Again, they start splitting up, and vines are getting people. They get
They're literally like, we gotta stay together. And then they're like, one of them's like, I'm going ahead to and then Kahira's like, I'll go ahead to scope out this. Immediately taken under.
Yes, Geralt. Lawrence Fishburne. I think Lawrence Fishburne and Milva don't get taken until the last sequence, but still everybody's getting yanked into the air. And later we see they're sort of like in a stasis underwater, which is very creepy looking. The way they shot that was very cool. We see
also,
Amir.
I don't want to like, imagine the eye infections they got from that fake swamp water.
If I was pregnant, I would not go in nasty swamp water. I would not want that water upstairs. Do you know what I'm saying?
I just mean even the actors in real life. Obviously, is a set built, and it's like, okay, you got to go in this water with no circulation. Is it chlorinated? What's happening?
No, what's happening?
How do we know? It's just like Giardia for everyone.
You know that when you smell chlorine, that's after someone peed, right? This chlorine smell does not smell like chlorine unless it's reacting to urine or something. So if you go to a pool, you smell chlorine, there's piss in there.
That's a piss pool.
It's a piss pool. It's a baby piss pool or an adult piss pool. Who knows? Anyway.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. So basically, we're going to stay with Geralt because I already kind of spoiled the other. Because at this point, Yennefer, we'll see her in a bit, but only after we kill these swamp ladies. So
we gotta get the swamp lady.
So Mama, he's home. And we got Mama Swamp Lady and we got Baby Swamp Lady. Now, I'm confused. Did we see this lady before? You're back. She wants Geralt.
Was this his... At first, I was like, is this his original wife and child or something?
I'm a little confused. I don't understand.
The Swamp Lady is very... The lady from Captain EO. Remember that? Where she's all up in the cables and comes down. / also the lady that's like the Borg lady in that one Star Trek movie.
Oh, she's very Borgy. Very
Borg with tendrils and worms. Oh, the worms in her face. So
what was her name? Mira?
She's also very... What's another?
It's very lady in charge.
Yeah. But then she's the whole thing where she's like, I need your warmth. Hold me. I need your warmth.
And then there's a riddle. So if he answers the riddle, which he can't get until he kills her daughter, and like,
you know who the daughter reminds me of? The daughter is very... What was it? Land of the Lost?
Those, just like, every sort of child actor, like Exorcist. I just got a lot of like...
Yeah, I was very like... Land of the Lost that had those little like people that kind of look like like Yeti creatures or Chewbacca, but they were kind of like short and ran around. Am I thinking the right thing?
The Ring. There's all sorts of child horror tropes.
Yeah, I was excited when Swamp Child got killed.
I was thinking you were really rooting for her death, and I was happy too. She irritated me. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
The mom, however, not so hot on that, and she goes crazy. Geralt, his sword flew through and killed the kid. The mom gets super angry. He's getting drowned. He finally comes up with the answer with a lot of... It's okay, puppy. With a lot of flash forwards with Yennefer and Ciri, blah 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 blah. He finally gets it. I am a father. So the riddle is,
which I had to rewind. I was like, what's he talking about? I'm like, they said the riddle again, which is, I have a child
what I love,
that
I do not
carry.
What I nurture, I do not feed. What I live and die for is not mine alone. What am I?
I am a father.
I'm a father.
What's that vegan restaurant on Larchmont?
Crossroads?
Yeah. Is it
So
Crossroads? No,
expensive.
it's the other one that Jason
Oh.
Mraz owns.
Tacos Tu Madres?
No, it's down the block from there, but it's called
Thai vegan?
it's called no. It's the one where you go and they ask you the question of the day.
Oh, gratitude.
Thank you.
I
When
love
he
their
said I
bowls,
am
and
a father, when he
oh,
said I'm a father, it felt very cafe gratitude because it was like, what are you? Here's our question of the
here's the
day.
question of the day. They're and
And
then
then
they're
he's
always
like, I am a father. Because they'll ask you like, what motivates you or
yeah,
what inspires you?
so
I don't know.
annoying.
Yeah,
And
if you guys
all the
come to LA,
dishes, all the dishes.
delicious vegan food. But they're, by the way, I think they're all in a cult.
I think so. It has to be. I was
Well,
like,
because
is this a
I
cult?
think everyone that's a waiter there is someone that goes to, what's that thing called, the
It,
Forum?
oh God, really? It
Yeah,
makes sense. It makes total sense. All
it's like a
right. I
weird
am
cult.
so look
Anyway,
up the menu. I am eclectic. I am caring. I
yeah,
am
I am
energetic.
a father.
I am
Wait,
glorious.
I'm gonna look up
I am eternal. That's the dessert. I am
what.
eternal is hazelnut praline chocolate torte. I don't know how that's eternal, but it does have silken tofu, coconut cream, maple syrup, house-made chocolate, dark chocolate cookie crust, cashew whipped cream, and salted miso caramel. That seems eternal to me. It is
Okay,
delicious.
Cafe Gratitude is not run by a single religious cult. However, the owners and company culture are heavily intertwined with the landmark forum, an outgrowth of the Earhart Sunrise Training. Or est.
Wow.
Oh,
I,
est. Okay, yeah.
oh, est.
Critics and
I,
former employees often liken this personal growth program to a cult-like self-improvement organ. My friend Patty went to the Landmark Forum. She said she was like, I got some valuable things, but definitely a cult. Because you go
yeah,
and you learn all this stuff, and then they're like,
they
you
want
just
you
have to
to pay
go,
more.
you just have to go gather 4 more people to pay to join us.
Oof. Yeah. Listen, you do
Don't
what
do
you
it,
need to do.
kids.
Yeah, do what you need to do, but maybe just think twice. Oh, the
But
food,
also their food's delicious.
it is so good. The Indian bowl is so good. So listen, we're not
The
saying
mint
don't
chip
shop.
shake is
Oh,
delicious, and it has no real ice cream or dairy in it.
I know. They do great stuff with the vegan. Okay. Anyway, he kills everybody. And my favorite line of the whole episode is when the one of the dwarves, I think it's Zoltan, is like, I hate fucking water. Which I'm like, dude, I'm with you. I don't need
Sometimes it's
water in
hard
my
to take a
life.
bath. Sometimes I don't like it.
No, it's too much. Anyway, they're out of the swamp. The dwarves give him the sword, and two of them peace off. They're like, listen, I was recurring, but I'm not in the finale because
Felicia,
honestly,
please explain this to me.
okay,
You're
what happened?
telling me these characters are in the whole season, and this show is not like old school TV where it airs once a week and then the network will give a note and be like, we don't like that actor, kill them off.
Yeah.
Like they made this all in one swoop. So did Netflix just be like, hey, we ran out of budget for this last episode. You got to get rid of two characters. And so they chose these 2 people.
But
It makes no sense.
the whole season is about building this sort of party around Geralt outside of Yennefer and Ciri, and then it's like, bye, peace out. And
Their
the two of them are like,
departure is
peace.
so odd. And then also Milva,
Why is she sticking around?
but she didn't, because then it pulled out to reveal everyone and she's not there anymore.
Oh, I didn't see that. Maybe she wasn't available that day. I did not see that.
She had one last conversation with
Well, she has a conversation with Geralt right after this.
Geralt. And
At
then
night.
she's like, I don't want to, she says like, I don't want to be that person, or she says something. And I think because we don't see, I think that was her leaving, and maybe they cut something. We don't see that she left.
You're right, because she's like, I used to be called Maria. And then Geralt's like, I'm going to miss Milva.
Yes.
So is she like piecing out with her baby?
I guess that was her piecing out, because she's not, when it goes out to the wide, when the elves, when those 2 people leave, she's not in the group anymore.
But why the whole season is building these people's relationship?
I know.
I'm confused.
At least kill them in a battle.
Kill them. Just kill Milva and that baby we don't even know. Just kill.
Isn't that weird?
I was so confused, Tommy.
And my
And now
feelings
that
were
you're
hurt. My
saying
feelings are hurt for those actors. Like,
I know,
or
they
they
were
were
like,
like, "Oh, you don't like us?"
no, we don't have the budget. It's the finale episode. We have to get the 3 leads back together. It's not about you anymore, although it really has kind of been too much about you for the last 5 episodes. So,
And they justify it with like,
ugh.
"I've got a beautiful lady waiting for me back at my home. I must go back to my beautiful lady."
I don't know. I'm not going to help you out now that we know exactly what to do. Well, so basically we established that okay, so Garrett walks away from this. So I guess 2 of these people are gone now. And then who appears? Yennefer through a portal. And he doesn't even kiss her. He kind of gives her a peck on the cheek and hugs
They have a
her.
weird
It's so
sensual
weird.
hug, but not a kiss.
It was like a peck and it was like she just saw him for breakfast. It was so weird.
Also, so you can you just know where he is.
You should have been popping back and forth the whole time.
Does she have a bracelet, or does he have a piece of her bracelet that helps him
There must be. I don't even know anymore. This is our fault for not watching the show in less chunks. This is all our fault.
Then it's like, "So good to see you." And then all of a sudden, we're inside of a beautiful tent.
Oh my God. Okay, I had to rewind, Tommy, because I was like, wait, did she portal somewhere else? No.
That's what Steve was watching, and he was like, "Are they at her? Did they go to a castle? Where'd they go?" And I think it's like the Harry Potter tent that's small from the outside, but enormous and cavernous on the inside.
But I think they did establish that in season 2. I think that there was a reference to this magic tent.
She has a magic tent she can set up.
I think
to make
so.
Sweet, sweet erotic love in.
I am going to defend the show that I just forgot, because there was that season where they got together on the mountain and that tent was like so bitchin' inside. So I'm just going to defend the show. I should have looked it up, but I had to rewind because I was like, wait, did she go to that tiny tent? And then we're in this vast, gorgeous like spa? And then they're humping.
Okay. Then they start to make love, and we have an anachronistic song from like the 90s starts playing. Some man is singing. It's sort of the equivalent of like let's get it on. I don't know. It's sort of like I don't know what's happening. She gets naked and starts riding him, and her hair and her hair is
glued to her titty. It's glued to her
titty.
Glued down.
Stop and rewind because she was on her side.
Yeah.
Getting effed from behind.
Very, very graphic.
And the hair was stuck to her boobies.
Yep.
It literally glued down to cover the nipple area.
And just remember, season 1, we saw so much of her naked, and it was amazing performance, very tasteful. And she's like, no, not with this actor. No. It's
she's
season
like,
4.
I'm done.
Good luck. I'm done.
Titas are mine. You don't get to see them anymore, which good for her.
I mean, I will say that the chemistry between them was okay. I don't know. I still have flashbacks to other Geralt.
There's a scene where he's got his head to the cocked like this, and I was like, what is that angle? And then after they're done effing, he's laying in a bed wrapped in a cloth, and he fully looks like a Fabio romance novel cover. It's full on Fabio, and I could not stop laughing.
I don't know what to tell you. The whole scene, the chemistry's off between them. I think they both tried, but it's just hard. And then they have some chemistry. It's just a different chemistry from before. And
whoever was directing, I don't know, just the way it was shot.
Yeah.
It was such like an old school way to shoot a love scene. I don't know. It was like, it felt very like
we're gonna be very shocking. She's gonna.
It felt like a Skinemax thing from the late 90s.
Yes, I don't know. And they're in this huge tent, and I don't know, man.
The music is playing. Also, there was this weird. I was like, "What is that?" And one of the flames, there was like a torch in the background, and it kept like sparking. It was like a weird continuity thing where it would just like go. Psh.
Ooh, I want to go back and see that. Did you rewind this several times or what? Or
I had to rewind it because I was like, what's this like flicker I'm noticing? And it was like,
oh my God.
I don't know if they were having problems.
That's how old we are, Tommy. When people are screwing on camera, we're like, oh, look at that light back there. That's how
I just get so uncomfortable watching people.
I do too. I was like, well, I was trying to avoid.
The secondhand embarrassment is real.
It really is. All right. So then post-coit, they talk about they definitely have to find Siri. Vilgefortz will never stop looking for her. Remember that guy. They talk about the party and Yenna's like, what's going on with this little odd group in you? Which is kind of like weird because it's sort of like she's like, hey, your B team, get rid of them. You know, like it was very sort of disparaging since we've been on this journey of building this team. And A, they're already wiping them out. And B, she's like, So it was very strange to me.
Yeah, it's like she's like, I don't like your new friends.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, get rid of the entourage.
It's just so weird.
Yeah.
Also, Also, Lawrence Fishburne does some weird stuff.
Oh yeah.
He turns into a bat. Did we ever see that before?
But
they don't show him turn into a bat. He sort of walks behind a tree and then a bat flies from behind the tree.
Listen, they're saving the money for the
We don't have budget. We don't have a budget. And then by the way, at the opening of this episode, there was like a full daylight scene where everyone's wig looked terrible.
That's the one when they were the Milva wolf cut.
Yeah, and like Lawrence Fishburne's sideburns were like the space between his wig and his sideburn was very clear.
Yes. That was a harsh light we did not need.
The harsh light we did not need it. We did not need it. Too harsh.
Too harsh for the show.
Also, why does Geralt went through all of that fucking? Lot of fucking and riding, lot of juices flowing, and he still has his hair up in a scrunchie and 2 tendrils. It's always 2 tendrils and scrunchie.
And we got a bathtub reference, and I was just kind of like, I don't want to see the bathtub again. Listen, this is our fault for not watching this show in a binge. And we want to say we love the show. We love everything about it. But this one, I'm sorry, we're razzing it. So basically, we get a quick cut to Skellen, the guy who was plotting behind Amir's back and who put in the rumor mill around that the series fake. And Amir's so mad. But then we get somehow he spares the guy's life because he gave him the idea to kill Geralt, which I'm like, I thought you had that idea.
Who's that wizard guy? Who's the guy?
I forget. I don't know if I know that guy, but he's been balding around, for a while in the background. So, all right. Brownie red. Holding around.
Because that's the only thing I remember about him. He was bald on top with long hair on the side and back.
Not a good look. And the last thing, but the last scene is Ciri going to try to save the rats. But we have one more scene where Yennefer's like, I got to go back to the other ladies for some reason. And Lawrence Fishburne knows some druids who have GPS who can find Ciri. And Yennefer's like, nobody can find her, but it's like the equinox is near. So these druids, their GPS signal is going to be so strong. And Yennefer's like, cool beans. I got to go. My mage friends are just hanging out. And I'm like, please, just get together. She's also wearing pleather pants, and I don't understand that.
I can't breathe.
And then, see, did I finish in time?
Oh my God, I can't.
I'm sorry. This episode broke me.
I'm sorry. I can't stop. Hey guys, I'm crying. I'm crying. I can't stop laughing.
Oh my God.
The fact that you keep using the term GPS and Lawrence Fishburne's full name because we don't know his character name, but we don't care.
Oh my God. Sorry, you guys, but you know what? It's worth it. I hope you're laughing with us or at us. We're losing it. This show has broken us.
You know that scene in Mary Poppins? I've turned into Uncle Albert. Oh my god.
Oh God, we're floating.
Oh,
Anyway,
my
next
god.
episode's the last of the season. It's going to wrap up in a really satisfying way. As long as the rats somehow disappear, I will be fine.
Well, I did accidentally watch that first seconds of the rat spinoff, and so that's haunting me. And I know what happens.
Okay, great. Well, I'm excited. I hope I'm excited for it, because if they go and meet Carol all and we combine team forces, I'm gonna just flip a table.
Oh God. No.
Okay, guys. Well, please follow my Kickstarter. WatchTheGuild.com. Sign up, please, please. If you like anything I do, support. Tommy is just awesome. He's going to Fringe. You guys.
Oh yeah, I'm
will
doing
see
a
him.
Fringe play.
Yeah, I saw it. It was fantastic.
What?
Oh, wait.
Which one?
Oh, is Kirsten's play not going to Fringe?
No. We did that last year. We just finished filming Kirsten Vangsness's solo show, but she's doing it around the country now.
Oh, go see her.
I think it's at a couple city wineries, maybe. I think one has been announced in maybe Minneapolis. Go to her Instagram. You'll see that there.
She's great. And Tommy co-directed that. And it's great.
Yeah. And then I'm doing your friend Ryan Koppel's play during Fringe as
which
a
I
reading.
can't do. Hollywood Fringe, guys. So follow Tommy. He's got a lot of appearances he's going to be doing.
And then I'm directing a one act. So a lot of things happening. And I booked a movie, but the lead actor dropped out. And so I don't know if it fell apart or if it's still happening. We'll see.
I hope.
We'll see.
We are turning a corner. We are manifesting our dreams.
Hollywood is back, people. We are back.
One undressing at a time. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys next week.
Okay, bye.
Next month. I don't know. Bye.